Now let's solve this 3 items na math quiz at kung paano natin i-convert itong word problems na ito into a very simple equation. Number 1, Mark owns 60% of a meal and Peter the remainder. Mark sold part of what he owned to Peter for 1,200 and Peter owned as much as Mark. At this rate, how many pesos in total value of the meal? Ganito lang yan kadali. Ang first sentence niya, si Mark daw ay nag-own ng 60%. 60% kay Mark. Si Peter naman ay yung natira. Ibig sabihin, ano bang natira sa 60%? 40%. Kasi yung kabuuhan, pag sinabing total, 100% yon. So ito si Peter. Dito pa lang, tingnan mo. Mark sold part of what he owned to Peter. 1,200 para magpariho na sila. Itong percentage muna tayo. 60 kay Mark, ang kay Peter ay 40. Kung magpariho sila, ipariho muna natin. Bali si Mark ay lamang ng 20% kay Peter. Ilan ang binigay niya kay Peter para maging equal na sila? Nagbigay siya ng 1,200. Anong porsyento yung 1,200? Kung sobra na 20, yan yung i-divide nilang dalawa. Kay Mark ay 10, kay Peter ay 10. Dinivide ni Mark ang 10% ang binigay niya kay Peter or pinagbili. Ano ba yan? This 10% is equal to 1,200. Yan na yung price niya. So, bali, 1,200 is 10% sa total value. Kung 10% si 1,200, ibig sabihin, ang total value ng meal ay 12,000. Ulitin ko, kasi ito yung pinakamadaling solusyon or para mas lalong maintindihan yung buong problem. Mark owned 60%. Tapos yung remaining kay Peter 40%. Ito na yung si Mark, ito na yung si Peter. So 40% si Mark ay lamang ng 20%. Hinati yung 20% para pariho na silang dalawa. 10% ang pinigay niya or pinagbili niya doon kay Peter. Yung 10% na yun, yan yung 1,200. So, 1,200 is 10% of the total. So, 1,200 equals 0.1 times total. 1,200, 0.1 equals total. So, 0.1, mag-move ka lang ng isang 0, so maging 12,000. Another solution. This is Mark minus 1,200 because Mark sold part of what he owned to Peter. So this is Peter also who received the 1,200. Mark has 60% of the total minus 1,200. Peter has 40% of the total plus 1,200. Now, mag-transpose tayo. 60% of the total minus 40% equals 1,200 plus 1,200. And this is 20% equals 2,400. 20% of the total is equals to 1,200. Para ma-isolate si T dyan, i-transpose natin. So that means 2,400 divided by 20%. This 20% is equal to 0.2. Means 2,400 divided by 0.2. The answer is 12,000. Number 2, a bottle of milk weighs 8 kilos when 1/2 of the milk is poured out the bottle and the remaining milk weighs 4 and 3/4 kilos na. How much does the jar weigh? Ay, yabag na. Based sa given, ito si bottle plus si milk equals 8 kilos. Si bottle plus 1/2 sa milk na ay 4.75 kilos. So, ito yung equation 1 natin. Equation 2, i-combine natin siya, i-minus natin. So, makancel na si B. M minus 1/2 M, that is 1/2 M. 8 minus 4.75, that is 3.75. I-transpose natin para M na lang ma-isolate dyan. So, that is 3.25 times 2. So, that means si milk equals to 6.5. Ang total niya, B yung bottle plus yung milk equals 8. Yung B ang hanapin natin, si milk mayroon na, that is 6.58. Transpose natin si B dyan, transpose dito. So, 8 minus 6.5, that is 1.5. So, the answer is 1.5 kilos. Another way of solving this problem, ito yung bottle. Ito yung milk. Kung 1/2 sa milk ay itinapon, that means itong si bottle at saka si another half, nagtimbang siya ng 4.75. So, kung ang itong bottle at saka itong another half sa milk ay 4.75 na lang, ibig sabihin 3.25 itong equivalent ng 1/2 sa milk. In other words, the other half ng milk ay 3.75 din. So, dalawang 3.75. Ganito na lang, no need to multiply ito. I-minus mo lang directly. That is 1.5. Para mas lalo lang maintindihan, itong kabuuhan na to ay 8 kilos. Nung kinuha itong 1/2 na milk, naging 4.75 na lang. So, kung i-deduct mo yan, 3.25 ang equivalent dito mismo sa pinu-pour out mo. Kung dalawang 3.75, yan yung i-minus mo sa 8. Pwede mo siyang i-direct sa 4.75 na total nitong bottle at saka yung natira, i-minus mo ng isa pang 3.75 and that is 1.5. Number 3. Every good company employ 115 people. During the low season, it laid off 20% of its employees. By what percent must the company increase its manpower to return to its full capacity? Babalik na naman ng 115. Unahin muna natin ang pag-laid off. So, 20% of 115 times 0.2. 0.2 is equals to 20%. And that is 23. 23 ang nawala. 115 minus 23, that is 92. 92 na lang ang mga empleyadong natira. Dito tayo sa tanong, ilang percent must the company increase its manpower to return to its capacity? I-revise natin ang tanong. Ganyan yan. Kasi mayroon na tayong 2. Ang 92, yan na yung natirang tao. Ito yung na-laid off yung 23. Dapat mag-add ng 23 para babalik siya ng 115. I-revise natin ang tanong. What percent of 92 is 23? By revising the question, makukuha natin ang sagot dito. Bakit ganito ang question natin? Kasi alam natin kung ilan ang i-add natin, 23 ang i-add natin. At ang tanong is, what percent man ang tinanong? So, yung ina-add natin na 23, what percent of 92 is 23? So, si percent of means multiplication times 92 is means equals 23. So, mag-transpose tayo para ma-isolate si percent dito. That means 23 over 92. 23 divided by 92. This is 2, 4, 8, 1. This is 6, 4, 0, 25. This is 0.25. Times 100% equals 25%. So, the answer is 25%. 25% of 92 is 23.